Welcome to Jeannie's Designs. I'm gonna go live this afternoon. I'm waiting for my iPad to come on. Once I see me, then I know hopefully you can see me. Excuse me. Hi everybody. Good afternoon from Tampa, near Tampa, south of Tampa, Florida. It's kind of a partly sunny day here. It should pop up here any second. Hi guys. There it goes. Sometimes it takes longer than others. There's just no rhyme or reason. Let me know if you can see me. Say hello. Hi guys. Good afternoon. This is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs. Hi Evelyn. Overcast California. Yeah. I think we might be grateful for that because if it was sunny, it'd be even hotter. Hi Karen. Hi Mary. Hi Linda. Oh my gosh, getting a good group going. I've got my coffee. Tony's not here, so maybe when he gets home, he'll bring me a fresh cup of coffee. Hi Sylvia. Hi Regina. Hi Lee. Rose. Hi everybody. I just saw somebody walk by on the sidewalk with a big straw hat. That's how hot it is. People are just doing anything they can to keep cool. Hi Velda. Hi Wendy. I just got a haircut this morning. Yes, I did. You know, and when you go, I had the sweetest hairstylist. She's just the sweetest thing. But you know, when they dry and style your hair, sorry, there's people out there. It's just so different than how you do it, but she really did it. She did a nice job. I don't blow dry my hair. I just, you know, put some mousse on it and go. So, hi Diane. Hi Brenna. Evelyn, we are 20 minutes south of Tampa. So, it's not far at all. We go to Tampa, not all the time. I'd say once or twice a month. We go into Tampa. Hi, Diane. Cold and rainy. Oh boy. Hi, Marianne. You know, August and September are always really hot here. So as soon as it starts getting cool, probably even into October, November, it starts to cool down. We've commented several times, this summer, it started getting warm and muggy in March, and it's not let up at all. Hi, Sherry. Oh, did Susan just finish her live? I didn't check. I knew she was going live, and Susan and I actually communicated about that to make sure we weren't going to overlap. Good. She finished her big duffel bag. It looks really cute. She is doing so good. Susan, if you don't know who we're talking about, Susan is Kasaya's sister, and really over the last year, she has really learned to sew. I think she sewed some before, but not bags. She's doing great. She's doing so good. Oh, she told us that. She told you that. She was trying not to overlap. She is the sweet. Both of those guys are just as sweet as can be. And they are just the same in person as you see them online. So, all right. So what we're going to do today, I was in a sewing slump, and I think I'm out of it now, but I got in a kick of wallets, so I made a bunch of different sizes of necessary clutch wallets, so you can go back and look at those videos. And then I did a bunch of different sizes in the classic zip around, which I can't do tutorials on. I showed them to you in some of my videos, and I did record one video that I just was sewing it. You can't record videos. She doesn't allow it. At least not anymore. She may have used to, I don't know. But I've gotten into, I have this pattern has been out for a couple years, but I never had purchased it. And so I bought the pattern the other day, and I've made 2 already. So this is the one that I'm carrying. This is the normal size of the Aries Crossbody, but it is the modified version because it just has one zipper top. Hi, Barb. Hi, Sherry. So, and there, I did put a zipper on the outside, and my iPhone 14 Pro Max fits in there perfectly. So that's where I always put my phone. But then on the inside, there are no pockets, but it holds everything I carry every day. So I have a purse pouch, a little Jordan pouch, a pen, some sanitizer, and I even have a little notebook in there. Oh, and I have a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop. I carry one of those with me wherever I go in case I get hungry. Don't ask Tony about that. But this is the regular size, not enlarged. It's just modified with the one zipper. Then I made an enlarged one, which I did record the video. I haven't released it. And this is this one. So I made this an inch taller, an inch wider, and a gusset I increased by an inch. So what do I think about it? It's a bigger bag, so you can see the difference. It's a pretty, this one I would call small. This is a small medium, probably a medium. It's still the modified version. So it's got the zipper top and lots of room on the inside. And then I did do a zipper pocket on the outside. The difference with this one, and I'm going to do it today, is instead of doing a drop-in lining, I turned it. So because there are no zippers on the inside, you can see, if you can even, there's a little top stitching on the bottom hole where I turned it. Not a big deal. You could easily get rid of that if you wanted to put an inside pocket. This one is probably big enough for an inside pocket, but I didn't do it. Now the one I'm doing today, I'll show you the materials that I'm using. So this is mine. This is what I'm carrying. Now I'm going to see how much different size the one I'm doing today is, but this one I just have the shoulder strap. It's perfect. It's just really perfect. It's the cutest pattern. If you haven't made it, you should go try. Now, I will eventually do the pattern how she has it designed. She has 2 zippers on the top. So I will try that too. Evelyn, it is a cute bag. It really, I go through stages where I like really small bags, and then I like to carry everything in my bag. So I have a bigger bag. So I think we all probably do that. I don't know. But I am making it out of black black faux leather from Simply Classic. That's all that is. And then on the inside, I'm doing this really pretty, oh gosh, where did I get this, Brenna? I think I got this from either Fabric Therapy or Wonderground. But it's similar, it's Luxe nylon. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll have to look it up where I got it from, but it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful. No interfacing on those 2 pieces. And then obviously my inside lining, no interfacing. Now on the outside, I did put the fusible fleece that I just posted on my website. I checked with Nancy from Fabric Therapy and she was okay with me doing a little resale of it. I bought a big bolt, a huge bolt, and there's just no way for me to use it all. So I asked her if it was okay if I resold it, and she said absolutely, no worries. I gave her credit for it on my website. So I think it's almost sold out. I just listed it this morning, and I think it's what I have is almost sold out. I'll have to see how much I have left, but that's what this is. Self-adhesive fleece. It gives the bag a nice soft feel, but it gives it some, sturdiness. So that's what that is. It's so easy to use. The one caution with it, it is very sticky. So once you stick it down, depending on what you put it on, it's not coming up. Just word to the wise. All right, so that's what we're doing. Now, I did go ahead and use, do a strap. I did a 1.5 inch strap for this bag out of this jacquard. This is I got from Zipper Valley, and I'm using my own matte black hardware. Love it. Hi, Retha. Okay, oh, I didn't say that, did I? Okay, what I did, on this one, the other one I increased by 1 inch wide, 1 inch tall, and then the gusset I increased by 1 inch. This one, I just increased the tallness by 1 inch. That's it. I didn't increase the gusset. I didn't increase the width. So this is the same width. I just put 1 inch down here on the bottom on all those pieces. The 2 outside and the 2 lining. It's a little tricky because you have to increase your gusset too. So I kind of played around with it. Let me tell you what the measurement for this is. This is 20 inches, the inside gusset, because you're still gonna, whoops, oh dear, I'm throwing things in the trash. Because you're gonna add your gusset top to it. So this one is 20 inches. Thank you for asking that, Evelyn. Let me see what I made this outside gusset so you can write that down and I can remember it. This outside one is 23. We'll see. I hope I did it. I hope I did. I hope I got it right. And then for the outside pocket, I did go ahead and start that. So this wouldn't be like a 3-hour video. What is that? What is that TV show? A 3-hour tour? Gilligan's Island. I know, can't help it. So this is my zipper pocket for the outside. And then I do have a zipper overlay. And then for the zipper top gusset, these pieces are 8 by 1.5 inches, and I have 4 of them. Now, I want to give credit where credit is due. I got these measurements and the modified version of this bag from Rebecca at Butter Bags. If you have never watched her, she is a very good seamstress, and she does a couple lives a week. But she's the one who I got the measurements for the modified. For the gusset, for these, she does the regular size. So the 1 inch taller is just my version. Okay, all right, perfect. And then, oh, isn't this jacquard webbing, 1.5 inch. Love it. Love it. So the only interfacing is on the outside gusset and the outside pieces, and that's just the self-adhesive fleece from Fabric Therapy. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Look at Brenda go. Hi, Kathy. There's Valerie. I see Valerie. Hi, Valerie. I don't think Nancy is here today, but she sent me a bunch of other stuff. There's a video out there showing what she sent me. She sent me these Whorehound drops. Have you ever tried them? It might be, Brenna, that this might be from Zipper Valley. I honestly do not remember. It's either Zipper Valley, Wonderground, or Fabric Therapy. I don't remember. Oh yeah, you can stitch through the fleece. It doesn't gum up your needle. These, I probably shouldn't do it, but they are so good. Who's ever tried these? Horehound drops. I mean, wow. So Diane, that's a very good question. You can sew through it and it doesn't gum up. It hasn't gummed up my needle. However, when you're cutting it out, it gums up your rotary blade, your scissors, because it is so sticky. It's gonna start raining again. Isn't that funny? So just have some, I use Goo Gone. I have a bottle of Goo Gone handy to get rid of all the gumminess off scissors and stuff. So that's what I have. All right, so let's get going. Let me move you over so you can see what I'm doing over here and not have to look at my freshly cut hair. There you go. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? All right, so I think the first thing, I'm gonna have to put a new piece of tape here. It's getting all gunky. Is I'm gonna do my outside pieces. So let me get those. I'll drop things on the floor. And then I can't pick them up. Very bad. Okay. So I did go ahead and center all my top and bottoms and my gusset. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my zipper overlay. Oh, her foam, I don't think you can. I've used her foam and I haven't had any trouble with it. But, you know, everybody's needles are different, and it really depends on, her foam is very sticky too. I like it myself. Okay, I'm laying the top of my overlay. Oh, your grandmother used to give them. Oh, that's funny. So I'm just gonna lay my overlay right in the center. I didn't mark it, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. That looks pretty good. And it's black on black, and I'm using black thread, so it's gonna be hard to see. Okay. They are so good. These are not licorice. Thank you, Kathy. These are not licorice. I don't know what they are, but they are very good. I don't like black licorice, so. Marianne, go look at her self-adhesive foam. It's pretty good. It's pretty thick. I used to have a piece of it in here. I don't anymore though. All right, I'm gonna go and just stitch, and since I'm doing black on black, I'm just gonna back stitch. Just going around the outside. I don't know why I put a piece of candy in my mouth. I'm sorry, that's just rude. I'm not throwing it away because it's too good. So just bear with me. It'll be gone in a minute. Okay. And I'm using Text 70 thread from Kasaya. Okay. Now, you'll see if let's see if my scissors get sticky as I'm cutting through that, because I think they will when I start cutting through this foam. I think they will get sticky. We'll see. Just like I always say, be very careful. Hi, Julie. Hi, Lori. Did you get up from your nap? You guys, I forgot to mention this. I don't think she's here. I know a lot of you are familiar with Jan, one of my moderators. Her dad passed away early this morning. He had fallen a few days ago and had been in the hospital and had been doing okay. In fact, she said they were considering sending him home yesterday. And they called her in the middle of the night, and he passed away at 3 o'clock this morning. She's doing okay. Her mom is doing okay. Just kind of unexpected, you know. I don't think she'd mind me mentioning it. You know, I think he was in his 90s. I think he had just turned 90, actually. Is that right, Brenna? I can't remember for sure. I think so. But, you know, you're never ready. You know, my dad had cancer and had been in hospice for a year, and I was still not ready when he actually passed. It's just awful. It's a cycle of life, and it happens, but it doesn't seem to make it easier in any way. All right, let's put some tape on here. So just say a prayer for her and her mom. You know, it's, I think her parents, she told me this morning when I talked to her, they've been married 60-some years. It's tough. It's very tough. All right. Grab your zipper. And if you can see, I put a little color on my zipper. It's purple. Yeah. Say a prayer for Jan. She is the kindest person. She said her dad had gotten pretty cantankerous, and that was just not like him. So it's very difficult. You know, getting older is not for the faint of heart. It just isn't. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. All right, I'm going to leave my zipper pocket splayed open. Let me get rid of this stuff. And I'm going to stitch around the inside. So because this is pretty soft leather, faux leather, I back stitch over the end of my zipper tape on the ends. I'm going to do that on both ends. I don't always do it, but when the fabric is pretty soft, I do. Just gives it a little extra protection from opening and closing your zipper. Alrighty. I know she'll appreciate your thoughts and prayers, guys. Okay. Stay strong, Jan. Yeah, I don't think she's here. Should go back and look at the comments, though. Okay. Now, I made these pocket way too big, and that's okay. The other one thing that Rebecca at Butterbags does, she leaves this. She's not here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think she would be. I wouldn't expect her to be. Is she leaves this up a little bit so that increases the size of your zipper. Whoa, that could have been dangerous. Oh, how funny, Sharon. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna trim off the bottom. I don't know why I made this too big. I made them 9 by 7. They don't need to be that big. Probably, let me see what they are. They're 9, which is fine. Probably if you make, well, 9 by 7. 9 by 6 is probably big enough. Okay, now I'm gonna close the sides off and the bottom. Okay. Hey guys, we have tentative dates for our Zoom. I'm not going to release it yet, but we are going to have another Zoom, and it is going to be a new pattern, not yet released, by our very own BJ. What do you think of that? It's a crossbody. So that's what we're going to be making on the next Zoom. It's going to be in September. We're going to do 2 sessions, and it's going to be September, 2 weeks apart, and 2-hour sessions each. We may not need 4 hours, but last time it was way too long. Hey, Susan. I think you must have ended right when I started. Isn't that funny? How'd the duffel bag come out? I'm going to go watch it when I'm done here. All right, so there's the zipper pocket. And look at that nice little pop of color. It's so cute. And look at my zipper. It's purple. I love it. Now, on the other front, I am going to add my tag. And any guesses on what color it is, guys? What tag? It's like we are a team. We are, Susan. You and I are a team, and you and I and Kasaya are a team. The 3 of us need to do a live. It's purple, Lena. Marion, it's purple. That's what I'm doing. I know. I can't help it. So let's center this. And I'm just putting it 2.5 inches down, centered. Okay. Let's put that on there. Decrease my stitch length to 2.5. Put all my tools back where they belong. You can't find it anywhere. I'll look. I'll look and I'll post it in the description when we're done. I am going to pull these to the back. These threads, if you didn't know what I was talking about. I want a back stitch. I almost did it. Okay, let's pull those to the back. Sometimes I have the hardest time getting these to the pull to the back. I don't know why. Some of it is because it's on this fleece. I'm sure that's it. There it is. Now if I can just get it. No, that's not what I want. I want that. It's coming. It's stuck on the fleece goo. I'm sure that's what it is. There we go. Did it come through? Yes, it did. Okay. One way to prevent that might be to pull them back separately. You hate it when that happens. Hi, Michelle. It's already Friday in Brisbane. Oh my gosh. I got up this morning and I couldn't remember what day of the week it was. I knew it was midweek somewhere. You know, that's a hazard of being retired. You just do not know what day of the week it is. Most of the time. It's bad. Okay, there's my tag. It's a beautiful thing. Not really, but it is. All right, so let's put the gusset on. It's 100 degrees Thursday in New Jersey. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is out there, but it's almost even too hot to be in the pool. And that's saying a lot. All right, I'm getting my little group guy out with my clips, and we are going to clip it in place, and hopefully I made it the right size. The week and the date too, I know. It's a hazard of being retired. If you're not retired, you'll know as soon as you retire. You'll wake up and you go, what day is it? Now, on these other two that I've made, I did staple the corners. And I did not check my stapler to make sure I had plenty of staples. And I don't know where they are. Oh, I think I do know where they are. Oh my gosh, they're right here. Fantastic. So if I need more staples, they're right there. Fantastic. That's why I can have an afternoon nap. Oh, Lori. If you guys haven't watched Lori, you need to go watch. I think you've only released one video, right? When are you going to do your next one? Hi, Louise. Welcome. Lori, when's the next Wild Pony video? So I'm just clipping my corners on the gusset. Remember, you always clip your gusset, the straight edge, not the curved edge. And I'm clipping it by half the seam allowance. It's ready. It's just a piece of hardware. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna staple this. It just really turns out better if you staple. I don't often staple, but I have this bag. And I had put maybe 5 or 6 staples in the corner. And it does make a difference. Oh, danger. Hi, Anna. Okay, let's do it over here. How am I doing on staples? Oh, I might be able to make it. This is a stapler I got off of Amazon. It is the best stapler. Oh my gosh. I was using just a regular stapler before. This thing is like a heaven. Okay, I'm going to say this out loud so that when I go back and watch this, I can remember. So whatever I said to make the outside gusset, I would make it a 1/4 inch longer. It's okay, but I'm a little bit worried I'm going to have a pucker. We'll see. We'll see. I think if it was the gusset was a 1/4 inch longer, it'd probably be okay. All right, let's see how it does. Same seam allowance as in the pattern. Oh, increase my stitch length. I'm putting on my tag. Now, somebody asked about the sewing through the fleece. My fleece is outside of my seam allowance, so I'm not sewing through it this go around. I have them. Yeah, I'd make the gusset a 1/4 inch longer. That's all it needs, just a 1/4 inch. That's if you're making it an inch taller. So I'm gonna have to go back and write these down. If I like the size of this anyway. Let's see how it did. Oh my. Oh my, that's perfect. Okay, the other little tool that you need. Teresa is here. Awesome. You like the stapler too, Rafine? I know, it's amazing. Ever seen one of these? I had never seen one of these until I saw, I don't remember even who it was, used it to do this. It's a staple remover. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Brenna, was it you that told me about it? It was somebody who was a teacher. I don't know, but I mean, it is so easy to take out staples. It's a Bosch staple remover. I think I got it on Amazon too. It's been a while. Now, this faux leather, I'm just thinking as I'm taking these out, it's pretty soft. Ugh. So I might do another round of stitches. Let me make sure I get, oh, these are very sharp staples. It just nabbed me. Let me see. Here's one, here's one. There's one. Look at that. Look at that, guys. It got me. I won't show you my blood, but let me grab a little Band-Aid over here. I hope I have a Band-Aid. Yes, I do. Crazy. Those staples are very, 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 very sharp. All right, let me grab a Kleenex. We don't need to see the blood. It really didn't even hurt, but oh my gosh. I don't need to bleed all over my bag. I know a lot of you guys have Band-Aids in your sewing rooms too. There we go. Okay. So the Bosch staple remover, very handy, worth every penny. I don't even remember how much it was. All right, I'm going to do another quick row of stitches, but I'm going to start about an inch down, right next to my stitches. Just because this vinyl is pretty soft. And I'm going to stop about an inch down because we're going to open up those seams. Okay, let's just see how we did. Get you a first aid kit for your sewing room. I have first aid kits. You know, I'm a nurse. But I just have Band-Aids. You know, ever since I had my knee surgery, and I take a fair amount, not as much as I was, but I take a fair amount of ibuprofen or Aleve. I just bleed, like, you know, whenever I get stuck, it's like, All right, I'm gonna clip my pocket out of the way, and we're gonna add the other side. That is funny, Lori. Did you guys see what Lori said? Instead of stickers in my orders, I should put in a Band-Aid. I should get some Band-Aids that have Jeannie's designs on them. Oh, that is funny. Lori, you are a hoot. Maybe you and I should do a live together. That would be fun. Brandy from Beans Bags and I are still planning to do a live. There have been some things that have come up for her. So we got to get through, she's got to get through those before she can even consider it. It's okay. Life happens, you know. I'm not at liberty to say what it is. I wish I could, but you could say a prayer for her too. It's not her personally, but you would love that, but you don't have enough followers yet. Well, oh, well, you could be live on mine, and then we could link your YouTube. That might increase your followers. Do you guys hear the thunder already? Every afternoon. Every afternoon here in Florida. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to be really careful. We should do it. I wonder what we could do. We'll have to talk about it. Now, this side of the gusset, that corner anyway, is fitting perfectly. I'd still probably do, I'm going to add, the next one I make, I'm going to add 1/4 of an inch. Oh my gosh, I had just enough staples. It's a beautiful thing. Hi, Donna. Oh, we really haven't done all that much yet, believe it or not. All right, let's do this side of the gusset. So you're not really too late. When you go around your corners, just pull your fabric and flatten it out. That also helps prevent puckers. If you guys haven't tried this faux leather from Simply Classic, you really should. It's really nice. And she's got it in tons of colors. All right, let's see how we did. Take out my staples to be a little more careful. Oh, Jean, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, this is just an inch taller. I was kind of surprised. The one I did yesterday, which I recorded the video, I haven't released it yet. But I did an inch taller, inch wider, and I did the gusset an inch bigger. It's almost too big. So this one, I just did an inch taller. We'll see. Oh, danger. Danger, danger, staples everywhere. I don't need another bleeding episode on live YouTube. All right, did I get them on? Yep, let's do another round, starting at an inch down from the top, right next to my previous stitches. It's kind of hard to see the black on black. And stop an inch from the top. An inch or so. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm just looking at my needle. No, it looks okay. Okay, and then I am going to use my pinking shears on the corners. I really need to think about not using black when I'm on the live because it's so hard to see it. BJ, I talked about you. I didn't say what pattern we were doing, but I said it was your pattern that we're doing on the next Zoom. And people are gonna love it. There she is. She made a pattern. It's gonna be so cool. All right, undo our zipper. Let's turn this right side out. Excellent, Lena. Good. Go subscribe. Let's see if we have any puckers, guys. No puckers. Oh, I'm a proud sewist. Oh my gosh, I like this size. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I think I really like that. Okay, let's do the lining and then we'll be able to put it together. and see. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. I don't think Tony's home yet, so. If he is watching, I need a cup of coffee. So these two pieces I did make, I've added an inch to the bottom. I didn't change this piece at all. So the straight edge, we're gonna attach. Oh, hold please. We gotta do the zipper. Oh, I almost made a grave error. Oh dear. All right, so this is how Rebecca from Butter Bags also does her zipper, which I really like. Now you have to have a non-fraying fabric to do it. She leaves raw edges. And I've done 2 of them and they look good. They really look good. Oops, I'm gonna leave that zippered. So here's one raw edge. These are the 8 by 1.5 inches. And I have double-sided tape on there, and I started about a quarter, I have a 1/4 inch above my end of my zipper. See there, Lori, look what you're doing. You're getting all kinds of people. Love it. And just get your zippers on there as even as you can. I mean your, not your zippers, your zipper placket. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Oh no, it's not because of me. It's because of you. And here, I'm just matching up my sides. If there's any overhang, you can trim them. So don't get too obsessive about it. And I'm basically talking to myself about that. So I'm matching up the sides and the bottom. Perfect. And now we're gonna stitch around all 4 sides. I'm gonna start over here where you can't see my stitches. I'm watching you while I wait for my eye to dilate for laser surgery. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Barb. Oh. My needle came out. That's not good. There we go. All right. Right next to the zipper. Now this side doesn't matter. It's going to be hidden in the seam. Perfect. So I'll show you what it looks like with maybe needs some trimming. Hi, Inga. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. Inga. Let's do this side. Uh-oh. I just lost a clip on the floor. I'm a success today. You know what I'm about ready to say, don't you? Yeah. It might be my new bag. I have that. I have that other one though. Okay, so there is the zipper placket. Now I'm just gonna, there is a little bit of an overhang right here. So I'm just trimming that off. It's black on black, so it's like impossible to see. And you only need to do it on the top. You're not gonna see the bottom. That's it. Perfect. Okay, there it is. Thank you. All right, so now make a center in your zipper gusset. Obviously, I made my zipper way too long, and that's okay. So find the center on both sides of your zipper placket or zipper gusset, whatever you like to call it. And we're gonna add that. I didn't center this. Barb, what are you doing? Oh, did you find this lining, Brenna? It's sold out. Yeah, it's gorgeous. All right, so take your zipper placket, your lining piece without the upper gusset, and lay this right side up and clip it in place. And then I am just going to do this in one stitch. Where did I get it, Brenna? Where did you find it? And now we're going to lay our straight side of our upper gusset right on top there. I didn't center this either. Fabric therapy, okay. Now I know why it took you a while to find it. She has so many good prints. If you haven't bought from her, her stuff is a little on the higher side, but let me just tell you, it's worth it. It really is worth every penny. That's my personal opinion, and it shouldn't pay me to say it. I get no discount. All right, let's sew that together. So that's where we have the zipper panel right side up, our lining right side up, and our upper gusset sandwiched right side down. Seam allowance in the pattern. Uh-oh, where's my zipper? Okay, there it is. Goodness, Barb, I'm throwing things. All right, then what you're gonna do is turn your zipper up, and we're gonna stitch across the top stitch on the lining piece with that seam we just created. And that makes your zipper gusset or your zipper placket, whatever you want to call it, be a little perky. It'll kind of be perky like that. Okay, so that's what we had. We're going to repeat that on the other side. take your lining piece, take your zipper gusset, it's right side up, and attach that centered. There is something, Patricia, you're exactly right. I mean, there are a lot of good sellers out there, especially right now. I mean, to name just a few, there's Fabric Therapy, there's Wonderground Fabrics, there's Zipper Valley. There are really a lot of good people that sell fabric. Now I'm adding my sandwiching, my upper gusset, or upper lining piece. So that's what I have. Here's the top of my zipper, right side, and I'm adding my other side. Oh, I guess I need to get a drink of water. We all need a bit of perky. God. Laura, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. Stop it. That is very funny. We all need a bit of perky. Isn't that the truth? All right, same seam length as in the pattern. I'm just finding my zipper pull. It's way over here. Okay. And there's no interfacing on this upper gusset or upper lining piece. I suppose you could. I haven't done it on any of them. I don't think it needs it. I pressed on my pedal one time too many. And then the same thing. We're gonna turn that over, that seam that we just created, and top stitch on the lining piece. Now, this, because it is an inch taller, really does lend itself if you wanted to do an inside zipper. I'm not going to, but you certainly could, because it's big enough. There we go. So here's what it's going to look like with my perky zipper placket. All right, now let's do our lining piece. And there are upper, I got it too close to my iron. Can you see that? That's all going to be hidden in the seam, but I got it a little too close. So these are the gusset upper linings on both sides. You made the Essex tray. You turned it instead of doing the binding. Oh, I'm going to have to try that. I like that. I like the binding, though. I do like the binding. This is a great little tray. All right, let's sew the seam allowance. But it would look great with turn too. Because you know, binding, unless you do it and you go slow, it doesn't look good. This is that self-adhesive binding by Fabric Therapy. I hope I don't run out of bobbin because I don't have an extra bobbin wound. All right, so on both ends, we're going to turn that and do the same thing we did for the lining pieces. The seam allowance is going down towards the lining. We're top stitching on the lining gusset. I should have done some chain stitching. That's what I should have done. You know, it's funny that you say that, BJ, about the fold over elastic. Because I think you were of the same mind as I was. When I first tried it, I hated it. But the more I used it, the more I like it. I remember you saying you didn't really like it either, but I like it now, and I think obviously you do too. All right, there's our lining, and I'm just going to make sure my centers are still in the center. Let's see. Yep, perfect. All right, let's get our lining pieces. Same song, second dance. Bring your, I'm going to open my zipper a little. And my upper gusset is a little too wide. There. I'm not sure why. Let's see, I did not staple the other ones on the lining. Let's see if I need to. I don't believe so. Oh, I'm gonna clip them though. Let me do a little clip in here. The seam allowance on the lining is the same as it is on the outside, so she made that adjustment in the pattern. Perfect. No stapling necessary. So I don't need to have this other Band-Aid present. Okay. Whoops. Here, I gotta undo my zipper. There we go. Hi, Brandy. How are you? I just mentioned that you and I were still planning to do a live, but life has gotten in the way a little, and that we would do it when things calm down. I didn't say why. That's not my business to say. So we will do it when things calm down. You guys need to go check out Brandy's patterns. She and Anna from Galaxy Customs. Oh my gosh, those scissors aren't staying up there. Have 3 patterns out, and they're all great. So if you haven't, check those out. Now I'm going to sew all the way around this side, but on the other side I'm going to leave it open. Her latest pattern is a wallet. It is the coolest thing. Brenna, it's Pin It Up Patterns, Brenna. Mid-September. Oh, yay. Okay. I'm getting my old stiletto out. Just make sure you're not stitching over your zipper. Tony's home. Maybe he'll bring me a cup of coffee. Perfect, Brenna. You guys, you got to go get it. I will say, and Brandy probably would say this too. It's the Douche Coup double zip wallet. It takes a little bit of practice, but it works out beautifully. Oh, good. I'm so excited, Brandy. All right, now I always zip this up so it doesn't get twisted when I sew the other side of my gusset. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So that's where the gusset goes. If you don't need to do it, then you don't need to do it, but I need to do that. Brandy, I can't wait to see it. I know you don't want to give any hints, but new techniques in that wallet, yeah. The wallet is a great wallet. Honestly, I love it. But it took me just a couple times, honestly, to get it where how I wanted it anyway, I should say that. It's a gooder, hee. Oh, Brandy, it finishes, multiple finishes. Oh, she's giving us some hints. I love it. Chris from Simply Classic just came out with a new pattern that I'm gonna do. All right, let me put that Band-Aid away. Let's clip our gusset, and I am gonna finish this bag on Thor. So I've got him all threaded, ready to go. So we will move over to Thor. Did you see these, Brandy? One of my subscribers, Nancy, sent these to me. There's 2 of them. They are, and look, they have clips in them. They're the cutest thing. Absolutely adorable. And she sent 2 baby Groots, one that has Tony on it and one has Barb. They are the cutest. I just absolutely love them. I'm a little baby Groot fanatic, though. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. All right, now I am going to leave this side open, a big turning hole. Don't let me forget, because I'm clipping everything. I'll just use one of these. Isn't he cute, though? Oh my gosh. They're absolutely the cutest thing since sliced bread. All right, I'm going to start after my curve and do my 90-degree turns. Seam allowance is the same in the pattern. I think I already said that. thread got caught in there. Okay. All right, let's just make sure, yeah, it's out of the way. Check your zipper. Make sure it's out of your seam. And let's repeat that on the other side. Hi, lady. And Baby Yoda, yeah, I know. It kind of dates us, doesn't it, Brandy? It's okay. I don't mind. Let's see. Let me get this out of the way here. So same thing with the as you did in the outside, kind of splay your corners open as you go around. That'll prevent puckering as much as possible. Do it with your needle down. Okay. 90-degree turn. Perfect. All right, now I am going to take the time to open up my side seams. And Shannon does this in her pattern, which is, it's a great tool to open up and decrease bulk. I mean, I won't have any problem with Thor, but even so, it does make a difference. I didn't do it in here, so let me do it. So I'm snipping about 1 inch down just to the seam, not going through my threads. And then I'm going to tape those open. I might not tape them. I might not. But you can if you want to. I'm not going to tape them open. I'll pin them open when I'm ready. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let me get this in here. All right. So here's my outside, and for me it doesn't matter since I didn't put a zipper on the inside, a pocket. We're gonna insert our outside into our lining so that they are right sides together. Gonna match up our corners and clip those open. And if you're using a industrial and you feel comfortable, you could honestly nestle these. It just depends on how thick you want your corners to be. Thor could handle it either way, but I'm nestling them. I mean, I'm splaying them open. Make sure that your zipper placket is down. Do your centers. And there is a slight curve on here, so make sure you maintain that. And do the other side. And once I get this clipped, we'll move over to good old Thor. Hi, Kathy. You're not too late. You can always go back and watch. We're getting ready to move over to Thor to finish the top. Let me see. All right. I have to get everything out of the way. I won't be able to see your comments for just a minute. So let me unplug. That wasn't the smoothest transition, but it is what it is. All right, Thor, let's do it. So I am doing not a drop-in lining, I'm turning this. So I'm just doing a 1/4 inch seam. Oh, I don't want another clip on the top here. That didn't get clipped very well. Hold on here. There we go. You can see I did take my little table off to do this. It's easier. Look how smooth Thor is. I mean, gosh. He is just a beast. I know I say it a lot, but I can't help it. He is a beast. This leather is pretty soft though, so it sews beautifully on. I would say it's actually pretty domestic friendly. Okay. Let's just make sure we caught everything. Yeah. Oh, what happened here? Yeah, that's okay. Yep, we caught it. All right, let's turn it. And then we'll clip it and top stitch, and then I'll move over and we'll put the D-rings on. Just go slow. This is very soft fabric, both of them, but you still need to be gentle. Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so cute. All right, let's clip it and top stitch. And I like to top stitch most of the time before I close any turning hole, in case I have to reach in there to make any adjustments. But, you know, some of you may say, well, that's not necessary. I think it is, but you do you. I don't always do it. I'd say I do it most of the time. Nothing's ever 100% though, you know? Not in bag making. All right, because this is really soft faux leather, you don't want to leave your clips on too long. I would never clip this and walk away for a few hours, because these Wonder Clips are so strong that it would leave a mark. Now, would they come out? Probably eventually. But it's not worth it to risk it. But to see how easy that was to turn it rather than do a drop-in, so much easier. Okay. It's a preference though, I will say. It is definitely a preference. I'm gonna increase my stitch length just a hair. And I am gonna pull these threads to the inside. So you really, hopefully, won't be able to see where I started and stopped. Hold your threads, Barb. Oh, gosh. It's a good thing I have glasses on. That would have gone in my eye. Bad. These Wonder Clips can be dangerous. Just saying. Make sure that your zipper placket is down and out of the way. Tony, are you watching? Coffee, if you're watching and aren't busy. Oh dear. My needle came up while I was trying to adjust. When I don't have my butt squarely on the pedal, that needle adjuster makes my needle come up. I have to really watch it. I love it. Okay, I'm getting to where I started. Perfect. Let me pull that out a little more. There we go. All right, let's pull the threads to the back. Kind of hard to see. Black, everything's black. There we go. I've really started doing this a lot. If it's not too noticeable to pull the threads on the top stitching. It just gives you a much nicer finish on the outside. So this is black on black, so you'd never be able to see unless you were looking. for the knot on the inside. All right, let's go back over here and do the, hi guys. You see my haircut? Oh, let's put you over here. Now I can see what you're saying too. All right, so where did I start? Where's my knot? Here it is. So right there is where I started and stopped, and you can't even tell. Now there's a little bitty knot right there, which is okay. All right, let's see what it looks like. Got my zipper twisted. Oh, this is the perfect size. I am convinced that's the perfect size. All right, let's close our bottom up, our turning hole. Oh, I gotta grab my cart. I have to grab my cart with all my tools. How's everybody doing? You do it an inch taller too, Diane? Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. Now, I like the one I have. That's the regular height. This is going to make a big difference, I think. We'll see. It's not meant to be a big bag. You know, it's meant to be a smallish bag. All right, let's top stitch this turning hole closed. Then all we have left to do is our D-rings and our zipper end. How are we doing on time? Hour and a half? Not bad. I planned on 2 hours. I figured it would take me 2 hours. All right, let's put it down in there. There we go. Oh my gosh. Now there's the purple zipper, and it's a good size zipper pocket. And then you open it up and you have tons of room. I don't know if you can even see in there. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do our, I'm gonna do my, these are the D-ring holders, and I'm using 3/4 inch D-rings. So I need 2 of those, and then it calls for 1 rivet. I do 2 on each side. Whoa, that could have been disastrous. Okay, so this is just, these are 4 pieces that I cut out on my scan and cut. And then I marked from the pattern piece where she has the holes. The second rivet, I don't punch the holes until I get it on. So I know that it's not going to get in the way of any stitching. Okay, so let's stitch around that. And I'm going to decrease my stitch length to a 3 because these are so small. Just take your time to go around them. I've got black on black, guys, so I have to pull my light in. It's like everything's so dark. There we go. Just take your time going around, and you could pull these to the back. I am gonna back stitch because it's black. Everything's black. If it was any other color that was contrasting, I would definitely pull them and tie them off for sure. Perfect. And I did put a piece of Decaville light on the inside because this is the main, you know, holder of the strap. So I did put one side has Decaville light on it. Oh dear. I got my thread caught in my bobbin. Let me get it out of there. I knew I did it when I did it. I knew it. I knew it. Actually, it's okay. It's okay. All right, now let's put these on. These are really easy to put on. You'd be surprised how easy they are to put on. The one thing I will do, and I suggest you do it too, is, I turned my light too many times, is if there's any overhang, I would trim that. You could edge coat this. I haven't edge coated any of them yet. Doesn't really need it. Okay, good. Okay. I am gonna just run my flame on the side. Just a tiny bit of fuzz. All right, let's grab our rivet press. it's a beast. This feels loose to me, but it's not. All right, so I have my D-ring, and pick the side that you like the best to be the outside. And then I line up my holes, and then I just put it on there like this. Make sure it's nice and even, and I'll mark for where my hole goes. Then I'll clip my hole, making sure I'm not clipping anything I shouldn't. Put my rivet on through the hole. These are so easy. You'll be shocked at how easy they are. And then put it through the other hole. If you can actually see what you're doing. There we go. And let's press that one, and then we'll add another rivet. She only calls for one rivet, but I like to add two. So the next rivet is, make sure, number one, that you're staying out of your top stitching. That's pretty critical, I think. So I'm gonna mark right there and add another one. If you can get your hole punch out of there. These are 10mm rivets. These are what I sell on my website. And that's another reason why I put a little Decaville light in this. But if you remember, there was a little Decaville light on the lining as well. So now you have two rivets there. It's perfect. It's perfect. Let's repeat that on the other side. Pick the side you like the best. Let's see. I don't think it matters, actually. Line up your holes that you already punched and add that. And mark your hole. Punch your hole. Grab your rivet. And put it through the hole on both sides. And cap it. Check it. Just make sure it's nice and straight, and press it. And mark for your second one. I like a black bag too, but I like the light lining. Oh, almost lost my rivet. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping my rivet, guys. They're tiny. Even the 10s are tiny. I'm just looking. Oh, that's funny, Patricia. That's hilarious. Okay, guys. Let's see. Let me clean up my space. Grab my strap. Oh, I gotta do my zipper end. Hold. It's right here. Let me. This will only take a minute. So I made my zipper way too long. You only need about 3 inches or so hanging off. That's okay. Get that in there. And if it doesn't want to go, I find it's really easy to just use your stiletto to push it in there. That one actually went in there really good. Grab the tiniest little screws ever. Whoever created these tiny screws must have been young and had really good eyesight. That's what I have to say. All right. Now we are done. Let me get this out of the way. Let's add our strap. I love this jacquard webbing. Let me get it all poked out. Looks good. And let me bring you around. It'll be so much better when I get cameras, guys. You need to tell Tony I need cameras. And look at my hair. I gotta go wash my hair. There we go. Here it is. Oh my gosh. I love this size. The modified Aries Crossbody, enlarged by an inch tall. So here's the one that is just the regular modified, and it's a cute bag. Everything I have that I carry every day is inside. It's perfect. So it has a zipper pocket on the outside. That's where I fit my phone. Here's my top zipper. Has everything in there. It's perfect. Melissa, thank you. That is so nice. I appreciate that. You're gonna make me cry. And then here, look at this, man. Say hi. Lean down and just say hi, honey. He brought me a cup of coffee. Thank you, honey. And then here's the one we just made. Oh my gosh. So here's the difference. I'm trying to lift it up. This is much softer than this Kaya leather, just FYI. See, it's just about an inch taller. It's the same width, just an inch taller. Oh my gosh. I love it. Let me put my stuff in it. So here's my purse pal. Leather, by the way, pink leather. My small Jordan pouch, pink leather. What did I put for the lining on here? Oh, okay. Just a little notebook, paper, hand sanitizer, which I need to fill up, a lollipop and a pen. Oh my cow. And there is tons of room for other stuff. Inch taller, modified Aries Crossbody is an absolute winner. Okay, so here's all 3 sizes. This is the one that's an inch wider, inch taller, and the gusset is an inch wider. It's a medium bag. So here's the normal, the extra large. I'm going to call that the extra large, and then the large. Oh my gosh. Let me try it on for you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the 1.5 inch webbing too. Let me back up as far, knock everything over. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. This is my new purse. I have so many purses that I absolutely love. I can't help it. Oh, but I mean, I did a video for this one, so you'll see, and I have all the dimensions in the video. So if you want to make a medium Aries modified, you can. If you carry small bags, this one is plenty big, actually, for everything I carry every day. And the Kaya Faux really gives it a lot of body. All three of these, I just used the self-adhesive fleece. That's all I used on all of them. Now this one, I did, see the lining is just cotton. So there is interfacing on the cotton. Maybe that's the difference. It gives it a little more body. I used Woven Fuse Plus, Woven Fuse 2, I think. This one is the faux leather with the fleece, and then the lining is the Vertex with no interfacing. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it. So I'm going to give credit where credit is due to Rebecca at Butterbags. You should go watch her. She's the one that I got the dimensions for the original to make the original modified. And she said that she got permission from the designer. There's a bunch of modified out there, so I'm sure that she's okay with it. I probably should check. I'll probably send her a message. But oh my cow. The one thing I do not like about the jacket is that it frays, and so I'm gonna have to use some fray check there. Look at this. A pop of color when you open it. We've been live for 113 minutes. You can. I am going to make the original pattern just like it's designed. I may actually, because it's got 2 zipper pockets on these ends, and then there's an open area with just a magnetic snap. So I will eventually make that, but I'll probably make it 1 inch taller, just like this one. It's crazy. Jan. Hi, Jan. There is Jan. Love you, Jan. Best 113 minutes of the day. Oh, Diane, you're funny. My pantry has more purses in it than it does food. Don't ask Tony about that because he'd say the same thing. He'd say the same thing. Jan, I hope you don't mind, but I mentioned that your dad passed. I had to. These people love you as much as they love me. So I mentioned it. And they all are giving, you need to go back and watch the live. Angel, you're at the beach and you caught me when you're done, when I'm done. That's okay. You can go back and watch it. So Jan, we love you. And I'm going to cry because I know it's a hard day for you. Give your mom a hug from all of us and tell her that we love you and that we're praying, and we hope that God gives you peace. We know your dad has some peace now. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Jan, I'll check in with you again tomorrow just to see how you're doing. So I appreciate each one of you. Thanks for watching, and be sure to click like, subscribe, and comment, and feel free to share. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Melissa, too. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Have a good evening.